World's richest designers. Thanks to the world designers, we get to see art in its best form. From luxury wares to eye-appealing handbags and fashionable footwear, you have options to choose from according to your pocket. Hey everyone, welcome to your favorite luxury channel, and in today's video, we will be discussing the world's richest designers. Without further ado, let's get into it. Christian Audigier, net worth $250 million. French fashion designer and entrepreneur Christian Audigier was best known for his multiple fashion lines including Ed Hardy, Rock Fabulous, and Crystal Rock. His career began in his hometown of Avignon, where he worked as a salesman. He quickly rose up the ranks and was hired as a denim designer for McKeen Jeans. Nicknamed the King of Jeans, he worked with brands like Diesel, Elio Fioccheri, Bizo, and Levi's. His fashion brand, Ed Hardy, was the brand that really established him as one of the world's top fashion icons. Tamara Mellon, net worth $280 million. The first female on our list is Tamara Mellon, a British-born businesswoman and entrepreneur. She's most famous for being the co-founder of Jimmy Choo, a luxury perfume brand. Starting out, Tamara worked at Phyllis Walters Public Relations as an accessories editor for British Vogue. She then started her own company, Jimmy Choo, and had more than 100 wholesale clients by 2001, including Harvey Nichols and Harrods. Her company, Jimmy Choo, was acquired by Labellux in 2011. JeanPaul Gaultier, net worth $300 million. JeanPaul Gaultier is a French fashion designer born in Paris on April 24, 1952. Having never received any formal fashion training, he began his career by sending sketches to stylists he liked. His break came when Pierre Cardin hired him as an assistant. From there, he went to work for Jacques Esterel and Jean Patou. Finally, he returned to Pierre Cardin before launching his own collection in 1976. He has seen great success in the fashion world and might be more recognizable to some for his highly successful perfume range. Paul Smith, net worth $390 million. With a net worth of $390 million, Paul Smith is one of the richest designers in the world. As an English fashion designer who grew up in Beeston, Nottinghamshire, he gained his fortune from his menswear brand. A tailor by trade, Smith worked on Savile Row, practicing his skills and sharpening his eye for design. He was presented with an opportunity to create designs for notable celebrities that came to Lincroft Kilgore Tailors in Savile Row. Starting his fashion business with a small amount of savings and support from his wife, he has since gone on to achieve great success and be recognized as a respected designer. Jony Ive, net worth $400 million. The friendly face and voice behind Apple's product commercials, Jony has a net worth of $400 million. He first worked as a designer in the UK at the beginning of his career and then flew to the US to work for Apple. He designed many of Apple's flagship products, including the iMac, the iPod, the iPhone, and the MacBook. He's won numerous awards and was knighted by Princess Anne for his contributions to his field in 2012. Tom Ford, net worth $500 million. Tom Ford is an American fashion designer and film director. The majority of his wealth was accumulated whilst working for Gucci and YSL as a creative director and his own fashion brand, Tom Ford. Born in Austin, Texas, Ford rose to fame by turning around the Gucci fashion house when they were going through difficult times. His own label also significantly boosted his credibility and demand within the industry. His work with Gucci and other prestigious brands secured his place in the fashion and retail world. Roberto Cavalli, net worth $500 million. The first Italian designer on our list is Roberto Cavalli. Born in Florence, Italy in 1940, Roberto's career began in 1970, but he was relatively unheard of until 1990 when his career really took off. Stars like Brigitte Bardot and Sophia Loren wore his clothing back in the day, and now more recently, the youthful it crowd are seen sporting his latest creations. His most recent work includes leopard prints and quality tailoring. Michael Kors, net worth $600 million. Having a net worth of $600 million makes Michael Kors one of the richest designers in the world. He is an American-born fashion designer whose real name is Carl Anderson Jr. His mother was a model who introduced him to the fashion world. Carl began to design his own clothes and dropped out of college to start working in the industry. After launching his brand, Michael Kors, he fought his way to the top and was recognized by Time magazine as one of the 100 most influential people in the world in 2013. Calvin Klein, net worth $700 million. One of the most famous and recognizable names on our list is Calvin Klein. he developed a passion for sewing from his grandmother and practiced sketching and design work throughout his youth. Graduating from New York's Fashion Institute of Technology, he began his professional career as an apprentice to a suit manufacturer. He launched his company in 1968, and thanks to some smart marketing campaigns, he successfully lent his name to a number of different products that have done very well. Christian Candy, net worth $1.1 billion. Our first male billionaire is Christian Candy. Christian is a British high-end property developer and interior designer who is the second half of the London-based design team Candy & Candy. He is probably best known for his part in the development of the luxury condo One Hyde Park in London, which is one of the most expensive residential buildings in the world. The Candy brothers worked their way up from fixing up flats in London to designing some of the world's most luxurious properties. Valentino Garavini, net worth $1.5 billion. Garavini is best known as an Italian fashion designer and founder of Valentino Spa. He began his career as an apprentice for his aunt and a local designer. He relocated to Paris to study and then left to open a fashion house in Rome. His first glimpse of success came at his first show at the Pitti Palace, where he received a number of orders from foreign buyers and positive comments from the press. Valentino built his impressive fortune over a successful 45-year career. Stefano Gabbana, net worth $1.7 billion. Number 8 on our list of richest designers is one half of Dolce & Gabbana, Stefano Gabbana. Stefano is an Italian fashion designer born in Milan, Italy. When he began working for an atelier in 1980, he met his future business partner, Domenico Dolce. The pair opened their first fashion company in 1982, specializing in women's clothing. Since then, the company became extremely successful, won a number of awards, and is recognized worldwide. Domenico Dolce, net worth $1.7 billion. The second half of the Dolce & Gabbana duo is Domenico Dolce. Domenico is an Italian fashion designer who was born in Sicily. He started out his professional life working with his father, a tailor by trade. After relocating to Milan, he met up with Stefano Gabbana and formed Dolce & Gabbana shortly after. Their first big break came in 1984 when they were invited to participate in Milan Fashion Week. Since then, they've gone from strength to strength and designed costumes for a number of celebrities, such as Madonna and Whitney Houston. Ralph Lauren, net worth $8.2 billion. Occupying the 4th spot on our list is Ralph Lauren, an American fashion designer whose net worth is $8.2 billion. Proving that college isn't for everyone, Ralph dropped out of his business degree to start selling menswear. Later on, he began designing his own line of men's clothing and accessories. Today, Ralph owns 35 boutique shops in the US and is regarded as one of the most famous and successful fashion designers ever. Giorgio Armani, net worth $9.6 billion. Giorgio Armani takes the 3rd position on our list of the richest designers in the world. With a net worth of almost $10 billion, he's best known for his clean-cut power suits, which featured in films like Miami Vice. After Suits came to a whole host of other business ventures, by the end of the 90s, Armani had over 2,000 stores across the world and annual sales of around $2 billion. Muchia Prada, net worth $11.1 billion. The wife of Patrizio Bertelli, Muchia Prada is an Italian fashion designer and businesswoman with an impressive net worth of $11.1 billion. Muchia Prada took over the family luxury goods manufacturing business in 1978, which was previously owned by the Prada brothers. She started making waterproof backpacks until she met her husband, Patrizio. From there, they began acquiring other companies and turning the business into a fashion powerhouse. Satoshi, net worth $19 billion. Almost doubling the net worth of the second richest designer of the world, Japanese-American computer software developer Satoshi Nakamoto is the richest designer in the world. Shrouded in mystery, Satoshi Nakamoto is allegedly the elusive creator of the popular cryptocurrency Bitcoin. He lost 2 jobs and is home to financial misfortune, so it's thought that this is what led him to create a digital currency. Now, no one knows for sure, but Nakamoto has managed to amass a $19 billion fortune pretty darn quick. There you have it all, guys. Let us know your thoughts about the video in the comment section. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and smash the notification icon to get notified whenever we release a new video. We'll see you in the next one.